All right, let's go ahead and finish this up. First, let's go ahead and output to the page. So I'll say document.getElementById, output div dot inner HTML equals our message. And so now if I run this, we should see, if I have like 12 students and our teams are of 5, then I could see 3 teams of 2, which is not accurate, right? That would have to be, that would end up being like 6 or something. So let's come back here and let's fix up a couple of things. The main thing is that we need to figure out something for our remainder, okay? So right here we get our message, which is teams minus remainder plus teams of student per team, okay? So that's if we don't have any remainder. Now we're going to do what's called an if statement, which will allow us to execute code conditionally. So we'll say, hey, if there is a remainder, then let's do something. So if remainder is greater than 0, then we'll say message, we'll add on to it, and we'll say and plus remainder plus teams of plus students per team plus 1. Okay, got to put that in parentheses because the plus, otherwise it would try to concatenate it for us. Okay, and so that'll just add on to message if there's a remainder. Let's go ahead and save that and see what happens. So I'm gonna hit refresh. I'm gonna say there's 22, and we have teams. We have 5 teams, so we should have teams of 4, right? So we have 3 teams of 4, which would be 12, and then 2 teams of 5, which would land us at 22. Okay, so that's actually pretty good. If we inspect this, and we could test this out with a couple other things. If I said like 17, and we have, we only want 3 teams. Let's see, 1 team of 5 and 2 teams of 6. 12 plus 5, 17. So I think it's working for us. Let's go ahead and put a breakpoint. I'm going to go to app.js and put a breakpoint right here. And let's look at what remainder is right here. Remainder is 2. Okay, so that will equate to true, saying, yeah, 2 is a value. Okay, it's a positive value. So yes, there is a remainder there. And so then we go into here and we say one teams of 5. We could fix that later. We're not going to. And then we'll add and 2 teams of, and then students per team, which is 5, and then plus 1. So they're all evenly laid out. Okay. Let's try it one more time. If I said 15, 3 is divisible, or 15 is divisible by 3. Remainder is 0, which equates to false. And look at that. I just skipped over that. That is the power of an if statement. We'll go over that in more detail later on. But I think this program is working out pretty well for us.